Cheetah Centre Robert Eberson has excelled on the rugby field. Image consultant Mariza Prinsloo has excelled in her field, business. Together, they have won the gift of love. We met up with the couple for their wedding in a fairy tale forest celebration that was every bit as charming as the newlyweds themselves.
With their big moment mere days away, there was only one way Robert and Mariza were going to spend their time. On the field, of course, at the Free State Stadium in Bloem. Teammates in every sense of the word, the couple keeps close no matter where Robert's rugby career takes him.
I'm very excited to play my rugby in France, being part of the European League and playing top 14 for my club. We actually started to learn some French. Mariza.
Bonjour.
I've tried to learn a bit more than that. When we lost, I can say je ne parle pas français, je suis Africa de Zout, je m'appelle Robert, si est ma femme Mariza Eberson. It just means that we lost and you must really help us. We're from South Africa and we don't know what we're doing.
Someone who does know is bridal boutique owner Lisa de Toy, who, having sourced this sweetheart mermaid dress, ensured the bride would look and feel her best.
This dress was originally imported from Netherlands. It's one of the best brands you can find in South Africa right now. What makes this dress so special is the beautiful lace on the neckline, as well as the lace going from the hips down to the hemline. And what makes this dress even more beautiful is the small belt on her waist with a lot of detail. It emphasizes Mariza's small waist and it brings a little bit of bling into it.
A dazzling combination.
It's very light and comfortable and I want to dance on my wedding, so that's the most important thing for me.
Also ensuring the prettiest appearances, wedding coordinator Ilse Buerter envisaged how to express the couple's infectious charisma.
The concept of the wedding originated out of Robert and Mariza's personality. They're both fun and loving and they laugh a lot, and the whole concept of the wedding was to bring everything that they are outside. So we decided to do the wedding outside in the bush, the ceremony, as well as the reception under the stars, exactly as Mariza wanted it to be.
Ilse incorporated a door to symbolize the couple stepping into a new life together. With the ceremony getting closer and guests awaiting the bride's arrival, Robert began to feel butterflies. It's a sensation the rugby star has grown accustomed to.
I'm quite nervous. It's very similar to a game day. So we had our pre-match meal and we had a team talk with me and the best man, and we're ready. I'm looking forward the most to see Mariza for the first time. I think just seeing her coming down that aisle, I've imagined it so many times in my mind, and I really know it's going to be great.
Especially with best friends.
I've known Robert for a while now, since we met in Stand 6, and I'm definitely his best man, so...
I think he likes me more. So.
Ah, come on, seriously.
There will be tears, actually. Mariza first, and then I think Robert, he doesn't look like the kind of guy who might cry, but I think during the speech he's going to cry. There'll be some tears, or he'll choke up once or twice, I think.
Yeah, Robert is quite a hard guy on the rugby field and very physical, but there's a very deep emotional side in him as well, and I think there will be definitely some tears from family and friends.
Among them, fellow rugby players Peter van Zyl and Johan Sardi, who both seem to identify with Robert's softer traits.
The reason I think Mariza works so well with Robert, I don't think there's anybody that's perfect, but you've got to find that someone that brings out the very best in you, and I think that's what she's doing so well. So I think she really brings out the best in him and makes him smile, and I think that's all that matters.
The vows are really beautiful. Robert made us really proud, and I mean, he's quite a poet and we didn't even know it, so yeah, he did well there.
Sentiment shared by King Centre Andries Strauss.
I'd like to wish Robert and Mariza, the best for their future and their new adventure in France. They seem like they're very happy today, and hopefully they'll be that happy for the rest of their lives.
We wish them the best. They're an awesome couple and going to France now as well with their new challenge they have there, and I think they'll enjoy it and they'll do good.
Yes, that their desires will always be for each other and that they'll always be happy and always find that spark that they have for each other, that spontaneous love that they have for each other.
Every bride dreams of a glamorous reception. There to ensure Mariza's was budding architect and decor designer Tasha Bremer, whose passion for art helped create the venue's chic rustic theme, inspired by the couple's fun-loving energy.
Over there we have a cigar lounge with a photo area where we incorporated some of their photos that they took at their pre-shoot, which they wanted to show off to the guests. Another area that they have where the guests can become interactive with them is the photo booth. They also wanted live cutouts of themselves because they wanted to be pictured with their guests. Across from the lawn, we have lawn games. There we incorporated ring toss and croquet, which also just keeps the guests occupied and entertained throughout the evening because the couple really wanted them to enjoy the evening with them and not just have an ordinary experience that we normally have at weddings.
An extraordinary ceremony followed by a festive evening atmosphere had loved ones teeming to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Irbison.
I think Robert and Mariza is perfect for each other because they're very compatible. They love adventurous stuff and they enjoy each other's company, and it's fun to be around them.
I think my sister found the best guy ever.
Robert is really, he just loves her and they're so perfect for each other, and we really just love them both so much.
Votes were unanimous.
I like him a lot. I think he's a very good rugby player. And I'm also a Cheetah supporter. So that makes my heart feel very well.
Yeah, and he's a very nice young man. We love him.
On this, their greatest of days, adored and celebrated by all their guests, the newlyweds will cherish these memories and each other.
The day started out with stress and nerves, but everything worked out perfectly, and luckily we got to dance, so I'm very happy about that.
The highlight for me was definitely stepping into this setup here with all the lights and everything just looking wonderful. Seeing all our friends and family as we arrived here was so awesome. And then, most of all, I get to marry my best friend.
Robert encourages Mariza to live out her passion. She supports him in his sporting career. It's a winning combination.
It is said that love is a universal language, and the same is true of music. Our next guest, Kyle Shepherd, instrumentalist, vocalist, and Standard Bank Young Artist Award winner, has struck a chord in the hearts of many music lovers the world.
Thank you. That was awesome. Very nice. High five.